Hey everyone and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where today it is time for Heavensturn 2023, the annual New Year's event. Another year has passed, and Limzolominsa is celebrating. Hello there, Usagi Bugyo. How is it going with this Heavensturn? The Usagi Bugyo sees great fortune in your future. Ooh, sounds promising indeed. Greetings, madam. From your bearing, I gather you are an adventurer. If so, there is a matter I would discuss with you. Oh? What would that be? But where are my manners? I am the Usagi Bugyo, a member of a delegation hailing from Hingashi, a nation in the Far East. Each year, we travel across the seas to share our tradition of Heavensturn with the peoples of Eorzea. In this realm, it is held that the gods raise up one amongst their number each year to serve as a herald of good fortune. In the Far East, however, it is not a god, but one of 12 noble beasts that is chosen. In previous Heavensturn celebrations, we gifted participants kabuto fashioned after the presiding beast. But this year, we have an even greater reward, an entire set of armor. Lest you wonder, I am wearing the very prize we offer. Magnificent, is it not? Surely you wish to claim a set for yourself. Just checking. I'd be getting my own set and not the set you're wearing, right? Now that's a ridiculous question, of course. If you do, I encourage you to speak with the Oh no, I'm so sorry. Omikujishi, standing near the Tempest Gate. He's a member of our delegation and would be honored to present you with the armor. You need but heed his request. Alright, let's do it. Let's go get ourselves some Year of the Rabbit themed armor. How exciting! Hello there, Omikujishi. I'm gonna practice that word. Omikujishi. Oh my god. My fucking white ass tongue can't do it. I'm so sorry. I'm trying. Greetings, friend. I take it you have spoken with my associate, the Usagi Bugyo, and are willing to lend your assistance. I am indeed. Before I make any requests of you, may I ask if you are at all familiar with the word omikuji? I know you're an omikujishi, but that's about it. Omiku what? Omikuji, my friend. 'Tis an old tradition of the Far East, one I would not expect the people of this land to know. A form of fortune-telling, omikuji may be translated as sacred lots in your tongue. One receives the lot at random, and with it a message from the divine upon a piece of parchment. The message contains principles that describe what will bring one fortune or misfortune. By taking these principles to heart, one will be visited with happiness. Omikuji are an indispensable part of the Heavensturn celebration in the Far East, and I'm honored for the opportunity to share this tradition with the people of Eorzea. Alas, perhaps due to a lack of familiarity, but a few souls have stopped to have their fortune told thus far. And this brings me to my request. If you are willing, I ask that you spread word of this auspicious opportunity to the townsfolk. Alright, I can do that, just leave it to me. You have my thanks. As a local, I trust you know where to look for potential participants. I look forward to receiving those souls you send my way. Alright, let's go send some people over to get their fortunes told. Oh, I'm very excited about this. Okay, so looks like we've got 4 people we need to speak to about getting their fortunes told. The first, we're going to head over to the Maelstrom and speak with Trackrates. Hello there. I've seen my fair share of Heavensturn celebrations, but I can't say I've heard of this Omikuji business before. Does sound interesting though. When my shift ends, I'll head over with some comrades. Might make a nice diversion, and I'll take the opportunity to welcome the Far Eastern delegation on behalf of the Maelstrom. Alright, you do that. That's multiple people we got heading over. Exciting. Alright, next up we're going to be heading into the Drowning Wench. And let's see, who is waiting for us in here? On our right, we have Etolwyn. Old friend of ours. Hello there, Etolwyn. How's it going? How does getting your fortune told sound? Far Eastern fortune telling, you say? I'd wager some of our patrons would be keen. Fortune favors the bold, after all, and most here don't want for audacity. Sense be damned. I'll nudge a few customers your way while taking orders. It's the least I can do in return for the extra business we get thanks to Heavensturn. Alright, awesome. That's another possible several new people heading over. How about you, Bodafoin? You and your incredibly gaudy gold armor. I hate that armor so much. A traditional test of luck for the new year. Consider me intrigued. As proud chaperones of the Moonfire Fair, we have a responsibility to learn what we can from other festivals. The idea of entrusting one's fortune to chance is a bit too superstitious for my liking, but I'm certainly curious. We'll be sure to let our colleagues in the Adventurers Guild know about it. I'm sure it'll be fun regardless. Alright, awesome. Several more people heading that way. And our last stop is going to take us down to the Missing Member, which is a pirate bar we visited before. I believe we had to grovel at the foot of a pirate captain to try and get her out pirating again. That was a while ago. Alright, Roswin, how's it going? I'd known the Far Easterners were back for Heavensturn, but they're doing fortune telling as well this time, you say. These fortunes, they say anything about relationships? You know, between a man and a woman? Maybe? I'm not sure. Just curious is all. Don't get any strange ideas. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, you have fun with that. Alright, and that is everyone. Let's head back and report to the Omikujishi. Yes, got it that time. You have finished spreading the word of the Omikuji? My heartfelt thanks. I dare say we can expect some participants to appear soon. Please stay and observe the proceedings. Of course I will. Welcome, one and all. It is my pleasure to introduce to you a time-honored fortune-telling tradition of the Far East, the Omikuji. The process is simple. Begin by shaking yonder box until it dispenses a stick. There will be a number on the stick which indicates which of these drawers you are to open. Take a piece of paper from that drawer. Upon it, your fortune is written. Once you have read your fortune, you may tie the parchment to the rack yonder. By doing so, good fortune will become better still, whilst misfortune will be cleansed. Alternatively, you may also keep the parchment with you to guide you throughout the year. So, who wishes to learn their fortune first? Everyone all at once. You have fun, you four. And I'm sure more will show up later. Yes! Mine says great fortune, the luckiest you can get. There isn't a single negative thing written on it. I can throw myself wholeheartedly into adventuring this year. Good for you. Damn it all! Mine says grave misfortune. I'm doomed. Doomed, I tell you. The one you're waiting for is on their way. The love of your life will appear. This is all too sudden. Hey, I'm happy for you. Ah, 'tis a fine feeling to have others experience and enjoy your culture. Now what of you, my friend? Would you care to learn your own fortune? As thanks for your help, the first lot will be free of charge. Yeah, let's do it. I'm very curious about my fortune. Then go on, give the box a good shake. And we get small fortune. Thou shalt experience limited fortune. Keep these words of guidance in thy heart. Adventure, behold once more the first city thou didst see. There good fortune awaiteth thee. That would be Limsa Lominsa. Interesting. I'm curious if these are completely randomly generated, or if they're actually tied to something. Relationships, neglect not to stay in touch with loved ones, and all shall be well. Prosperity thou shalt gain through the help of thy friends. Conflict, continue honing thyself with thine allies. And favor, be boisterous like unto the navigator, and from fate's tides thou mayest yet break free. Alright, once we've closed the window, we can never see this again. Well, good news, it's recorded. I'm curious though, the visiting the first city you saw, is that tied to anything, or is that just randomly generated? Because I can't think of what would be in Limsa. Allow me to thank you once more. Without your help, these folk may never have discovered Omikuji. Whatever the Divine may have in store for you, I pray the coming year will bring you happiness. I hope so too. And that concludes the first Heavensturn quest. We're not done yet. We got another quest and we still haven't gotten our armor. The Far Eastern Omikujishi appears troubled by what he is seeing. Uh-oh, what happened? Also, that quest title, oh my god. Forgive me, my friend, but might I ask for another moment of your time? In no small part due to your assistance, many are enjoying their first experience with Omikuji. For some, however, it appears to be a source of stress. Well, that's unfortunate. These two adventures, for example, drew opposite results. Great fortune, it says. Can you believe it? That means I have naught to fear. Aye, this is my chance to make it big as an adventure. Good for you. Please don't get reckless. Seven hells, what a dreadful Heavensturn this turned out to be. Grave misfortune, what did I do to deserve such rotten luck? Do not be so disheartened, my friend. Though Omikuji may foretell fortune and misfortune, they also provide us with guidance in our daily lives. A great blessing can become a curse, should one view it as a license to act rashly. Similarly, a great curse can become a blessing should one heed its warning. What you make of your lot depends on you. So you say, but just look at Hildalana. Look how happy she is. Why can't I be like that? My words failed to reach him, alas, but perhaps yours can. Could you try to rally his spirits? I mean, I can certainly try, but he's pretty down in the dumps. So we'll just have to see. Also, my god, I'm pretty sure this exact person has sent me a free company invite like 2 or 3 different times. I need to start just blocking people who send unsolicited invites. Like, oh my god. Put an ad in the chat and let people come to you. Don't, oh my, Alright, Butterfine, let's try and rally your spirits. Where is rally? I think it's gonna be down. Is it down in the slower set? I think it might, no. Where is it? Where's rally? Where's rally? There it is. Oh my god, I always have trouble navigating this dang emotion window. Cheer, Butterfine, I'm sure it'll be great. Thank you for trying to cheer me up. I appreciate it, truly. But you do not understand the burden I bear. The burden of grave misfortune that weighs heavily upon my soul. Well, I'm sure it said a lot more than just grave misfortune. What were the specifics? This is rather more serious than I thought. Please, can you think of any other ways to lift him out of his malaise? I mean, I can do my best. I can try and psych him up. Hey, you're gonna do great. You're gonna kick this misfortune in its butt. It's not gonna have a hold on you. Please? It wasn't targeting him. Please. There we go. No, not pray. What the hell? Fate is a cruel mistress. Come on, it's because I used pray on accident. Got it. Come on, I'm sure you'll kick this bad luck's ass. You're right, I mustn't give up the fight, and yet... Do you feel better, my friend? I see. If I may, what did the Omikuji say in its entirety? As I mentioned, they do not only foretell one's fate, but also provide guidance in one's daily life. I must confess, I didn't see anything beyond the words grave misfortune, so shocked I was. I ought to have a proper read, I suppose. Let's see here. Adventure, thou must think of others before thyself. Well, that isn't so bad. And next, prosperity, prepare to lose thy treasured armor. Well, that's oddly specific. I knew I shouldn't have read the blasted thing. The set of armor is my pride and joy. I worked myself to the bone earning the guild to pay for it. And now I'm gonna lose it all. Come now, let us read the Omikuji to the end. Look, as a navigator maintaineth her net, so too must thou tend to thy friendships. Let not camaraderie's weave fall into disrepair. Sage advice, would you not agree? Seriously, just... your luck will change for the better. You just gotta persevere, and there definitely seems to be an emphasis on your comrades, so... I'd say stick with them, and things will work out well. You just gotta rely on people a little bit. Yes, you are right. My thanks to the two of you for helping me to see sense. Of course. Help! I need help! Mochi Daikon, calm down and tell us what ails you. I was preparing for the mochi pounding when a young adventurer, cheerful and fearless, emerged from the city. At first I didn't pay her much mind, but then to my horror she ran afoul of a group of enormous fiends. The monstrosities overwhelmed her in mere moments and I rushed here as quickly as I could for help. Uh-oh. A cheerful and fearless young adventurer? Kami preserve, could it be Hidalana? What? But how can this be? She was supposed to have great fortune. Yeah, but she also did seem a little bit reckless. But this isn't the time for such questions. I must go to her aid. Botafoin, wait! This is a troubling situation. You strike me as an adventurer of considerable prowess. Will you not go after Botafoin and lend your aid if necessary? Of course, I will do anything I can to help out. Our thanks, please follow me. Alright, quickly! Out to Lower Lenosia, let's go catch up with these two and see if we can't help out. They did say a good blessing could be a curse if you allowed yourself to get rash and reckless because of it. And it seems this is exactly what's happened. Alright, Botafoin, where'd you go? Oh, that's a lot of goobies. Oh, wow. But you look to both be alive, thank goodness. You came too. Thank you. Yeah, no problem. What's going on? You two okay? Goobies are down? You're alive? Followed me here, did you? We both took a bit of a beating, but I'm pleased to say we're still breathing. That's the main thing. I finished the guild's request without issue, but then I got greedy. If Botafoin hadn't arrived when he did, who knows what might have happened. I merely did what any friend would, Hildalana. I'm just glad I made it in time. I shouldn't have put you through that, and look what's become of your armor. I'm so sorry, Botafoin. It's broken because of me. Oh, don't mention it. It's a small price for protecting a dear friend, and one I'd willingly pay again and again. Heh, but if this didn't play out exactly as the Omikuji had foretold. Yeah, no kidding. It was oddly specific for you. Well, let's return to the city. For one, I need to pay the armorers a visit, but we'll look for you afterwards. Alright, well, I'm just glad everyone's alright. I am curious what the details of Hildalana's Omikuji were. What a relief that neither of them came to lasting harm. Let us head back ourselves. The Omikujishi will doubtless be eager to hear the tidings. Yeah, let's go report that everyone came out safe. Injured, but safe. Alright, let's get going. Hello there, Omikujishi friend. Good news, everyone is A-okay. Welcome back, my friend. I understand everyone is safe, but what happened out there? Gooboos. Lots of gooboos. My friends, I cannot well express how relieved I am for your preservation. It is because I failed to explain the Omikuji in sufficient detail that you met with danger. I can't apologize enough. Please do not blame yourself. I'm the one who overestimated my own abilities. Having great fortune doesn't mean that one can act without due care. I realize this now. And I would have realized sooner had I properly read the Omikuji beforehand. Adventure, the way shall open to those who know their limits, it says. It called you out. But there's more. Relationships. Thou shalt be blessed with stalwart comrades. And I truly am. I see your armor still in the shop? And yeah, no, you've got good friends. Oh, that reminds me. What became of your armor? You wish to have it repaired, I believe? Unfortunately, it was too far gone. The armorer told me it would make more sense to have a new one crafted. Not that I have that sort of coin either. Ooh, that sucks. In that case, I believe we can be of service. We offer a set of yoroi, armor in your tongue, as a reward to those who have helped to make this Heavensturn celebration better. You have more than earned it. Truly, this sounds too good to be true. Ah, but it is true, my friend, and no more than you deserve. Come now, don't be shy. Take your prize and try it on. That fits pretty well on you. It's magnificent, just magnificent. And to think my Omikuji said grave misfortune. Take this as a lesson that, no matter your fortune, you still hold the power to shape your fate. And I believe that yoroi suits you well, if I might add. As you will recall, your fortune cautioned you to put the needs of others before yourself. And so you did, by risking your life to save your comrade. That selfless act may well have reversed your grave misfortune. I see. Actually, no I don't. I really don't understand the workings of Omikuji, but I do know that I'll always have Botafoin's back, just as he's always had mine. And now that he has a new set of armor, perhaps we can take to the road, together. Best of luck to the two of you. I can't thank you enough for helping with the many unexpected troubles that occurred this day. I'd be honored if you would accept a set of yoroi of your own. Furthermore, should you wish to draw Omikuji, you need only say the word. Indeed, I hope to see you many more times before the festivities end. Alright, we can draw more fortunes if we wish, but I think I'm gonna just go with the one. Let's not be greedy. And that concludes Heavensturn 2023, but we're not done yet. There is one more thing we gotta take care of. We may now draw Omikuji for the remainder of the Heavensturn festivities this year by speaking with the Far Eastern Omikujishi. Happy New Year! Yes, thank you. Happy New Year to you as well, achievement. Does that achievement give us anything? Sometimes achievements give rewards. Nope, nothing. Okay. Alright, so yeah, we got a whole set of armor that we can I believe is basically just gonna be useful as decoration. Yeah, it's only really useful as glamour. So I'll stick that into my armory chest. Or rather, looks like it fits into... Yes, into the armory chest. Not the armory chest. What's it called? The armoire. It looks like it fits into the armoire, so I'll put it there instead of the glamour dresser. But before we are done with Heavensturn this year, we are looking for these two to get some details about the event. Good morrow to you, my lady. I am the Usagi Doshin, a member of a Far Eastern delegation come to share our traditions of Heavensturn with the good people of Eorzea. If there is aught you would know of this year's celebration, you need only ask. Well, let's ask. What is Heavensturn? You are unfamiliar with this festival. The tradition has a rich history which dates back centuries, but I do not wish to bore you, so I shall try and keep my summation brief. Heavensturn is a celebration that marks the start of a new year, though the way in which it is observed differs from region to region. Here in Eorzea, it is said the 12 select one among them to keep vigil over the realm until the next passing of the 12 moons. I believe this year it is Halone, mover of glaciers and goddess of war, who has been charged with this duty. In the Far East, however, the changing of the year is heralded by one of 12 totem animals. As you no doubt have discerned from my helm, this year we pay homage to the creature of fortune, the Usagi. Or the rabbit. I speak of the creature you would know better as a rabbit. Alright, and what do you do here? My lady, please allow me to thank you on behalf of our delegation for aiding those two adventures. It is thanks to your efforts that the festival continues on without incident. Should you wish to draw Omikuji, the Omikujishi will be offering his services for the remainder of the celebration. Okay, we probably could have gotten more if we talked to you beforehand. We also have the festival supplier who will sell Zoni, which is item level 9 gatherer food. I think I'm good. We can buy magic prism advent cakes. And we can buy a Heavensturn crane banner for player housing. Yeah, I'm not buying that. Let's go ahead and get 21 of the magic prisms. And we'll use one to show them off. Oh, that's beautiful. Too bad it was also so far above our head that half of it was cut off, but oh well. So yeah, now we've got a whole bunch of advent cakes we can use. And that concludes Heavensturn 2023, the New Year celebration. Next time on Final Fantasy XIV, I think it is about time we get back to... I was going to say Little Alamigo, but we're not working in Little Alamigo for our investigation right now. I think it's time we return to the Waking Sands and to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, because Minfilia said she would introduce us to an Alamiga native who is a member of the Scions and may know of a way for us to become on good terms with the Little Alamigans, because we need their cooperation to investigate the Asian La Habrea. I will see everyone next time for that.